location when it penetrate. Feel a
starting at point guard at 6'6", number 2, Cade Cunningham.
And coach, that long off season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting. A long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Peyton Watson, Austin Reeves out there with James Harden. Then there's Mark Williams, and it's Bridges in at the power forward position. Now here's Watson. Screen by Watson. Inside. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Cunningham outside. Down low. Here's Dub. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Harden. Orlando with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. To the inside. The kick to Hunter. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Bridges finds Williams. Now Harden. To the middle. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Hunter. Cunningham passes to Allen. Cunningham on the wing, defended by Harden. Cunningham against Harden. And James Harden pulls it down.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Cunningham. Hunter passes to Cunningham. Allen with a screen on Harden. Cunningham. Williams grabs the board.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Outside Harden. Takes a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Orlando making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Allen, and it's Nesmith in for Hunter. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. White comes in for Watson. Now here's Gafford. Cunningham, left side. To halt the run. Gafford up top. Williams defending. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The Heat making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for Sohan. Outside Reeves. Unloads from 13. Orlando with the rebound. 1:14 left to play in the first. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years. having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the third longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard controlled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Sharp, he's checked in for Williams. Miles Bridges comes in for Yabusele. And it's Malik Beasley in for Harden. Here's Dub. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Dub. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Dub. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Heat leading by 7. Fast break, here come the Heat. Here's Bridges, uses the glass on the layups.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dub passes to Washington. Here's Dub. And Reeves pulls it down.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And so it's Miami with a... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been... Watson, he's checked in for Miami. Austin Reeves comes in for Beasley. They've got Chris Dunn. Jared Allen out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Dub in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. Bridges against Hunter. And it's Miami with a rebound. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. It's Watson on the wing. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Magic trail by 9. Over to the wing. Here's Dub. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Dub. The shot won't fall. Reeves with some nice D. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. Watson's got 5 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Dub. Pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Dub. He's covered by Reeves. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Orlando. Cade Cunningham comes in for Dunn. And Miami also making a switch. Harden's checked in. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Pass to Reeves. Oh, deflected. All by himself. Neesmith passes to Cunningham. Back to Neesmith. Orlando moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Watson. 5 points in the game. Harden the pass to White. And here's Sharp. Now here's Reeves. Neesmith covering. Clock at 6. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
A rare assist there from Hunter. They want him to continue to work on his playmaking.
Outside Watson. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer, no good. Magic trail by 10. Hunter passes to Dub. Gafford with a screen on Harden. And he's going for the oop here. White with a steal. fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Well, right now for the Heat, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Heat.
They're playing the way they're
Glad you could join us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Austin Reeves. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's James Harden. And it's Watson in at the 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. BA?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Miami. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Brad.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Again, the Heat misses.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Harden with it. 5 points in the game. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Washington passes to Dub. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Orlando. Dub passes to Cunningham. Gets another look. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Harden missing again.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Washington, a screen on Bridges. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's Miami with a rebound.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Here's Dub, defended by Watson. Back to Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Switch here. Neesmith's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Kobe White, he's checked in for Watson. Miami leading by 5. Harden with a screen on Cunningham. White, the pass to Reeves. Outside Harden. To stop the drought. Count it. Harden's got 7.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by the Heat. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Aaron Nesmith picks one up. Hunter's checked in for Washington. Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good. Bridges hits them both. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
White, the pass to Williams. Outside Reeves. Pass to Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Hunter passes to Dub. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Harden. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Allen. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mark Williams. He's getting his first. Heat leading by 9. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Dub in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Beasley, pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Sharp. Reeves has gotten his first basket of the night.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Gafford the screen. Here's Dub. Pass to Gafford. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Done. From outside, off the mark. And for the Heat, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Now Watson. Nesmith covering. A nice shot by Watson. And the Heat lead by 13.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Dub. Back to Nesmith. Here's Dub. He's covered by Reeves. White with a steal. Here's Gafford. And the layup is good off the glass. Gafford's got his first 2 points.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. making some changes. Jared Allen comes in for Gafford, and Cunningham subbed in for Dunn. Miami also changing it up. Williams is checked in for Sharp. Bridges comes in for Beasley, and it's Harden in for White. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Let's find out the news on P.J. Washington. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I had a moment to catch up with the Magic's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Well, look, reality hits hard, and I know he's frustrated by this setback, but you have to take things one day at a time and just get yourself right.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
Here's Dub. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Now Allen. Williams rips down the board. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Outside Reeves. Harden against Cunningham. Clock at 4. Ooh, it misses.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Timeout! Magic! And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Washington's checked in for Orlando. Cunningham misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now a pass to Williams. Hunter rips down the board.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
Magic foul. Santiago. First personal foul. First team foul.
Heat leading by 11. Outside Reeves. And he nails it.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for James Harden.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Washington a screen. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup!
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Heat. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Just 5 to shoot. He fires. Oh, the shot is off. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go.